just different.
First of all, gotta before we start off, I have to give you guys a disclaimer, right? I'm not gonna pretend like I didn't get this idea from another YouTube channel, right?
He's lying. This is original.
No. There's this YouTube. There's this. Yes.
Awesome.
I'll bleep it out, bro.
Okay,
There's this YouTube channel called Mr. Sunday Movies. It's a superior YouTube channel called Mr. Sunday Movies, and they do these Caravan of garbages, and I love them. I'm a big fan, you know. It's always something I do while I watch dinner. But here's the thing. In the comments, I've been badgering them to do a Caravan of garbage about KickAss.
And they haven't, so...
Yeah. And even not Caravan of garbage, I went to Brown Table, I went to...
Everything.
Everyone. The only guy who's done it is High Top Films, but he did it before I even asked for it.
Yeah, terribly.
He was
Probably.
amazing. He was amazing.
Never mind, I take it back.
Yes, take it back.
So we're doing our one on KickAss.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing
Great
awesome.
movie. What would you say are like some of your favorite standout scenes?
Oh, the standout scene. The one that surprised me always was the scene where he gets hit by a car. Yeah, that one always gets me.
Because it kind of gives you a fright, and you're like, what the fuck?
The first time I got a fright. Second time I knew what was happening, but I'm like, oh shit, he's really on the ground.
Another scene like that is the opening scene where the guy where you think he's gonna fly, and then he just
and I was like, wow, this is real inspiring, but listen to that theme, you know, and then
that happens.
Yeah, that was
mine would probably be the right before the fight scene, actually. Where it kind of taking from like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Where he's like running on the building, and then right before he jumps, he kind of stops, and then he's like, I can't fly. You know?
Oh yeah, and the theme is flying, and then at the end of the movie he flies. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Man. I didn't actually notice that until now.
A little bit of foreshadowing. Kind of.
Yeah. Even the theme foreshadows.
It's just not like all you're thinking, like this looks like a comic.
Yeah.
But in the back of your mind at the same time, it's like doing it justice.
Yeah, I didn't realize, because Matthew Vaughn.
Subtle.
Yeah, like Matthew Vaughn, the director. I remember his name. Yeah,
of course.
Matthew Vaughn. One of my favorite superhero. He's my favorite superhero director. He directed X-Men First Class.
Yeah.
The one with Magneto, and he's got this ship and the boat is flying, and that was like a James Bond movie. Yeah. That made me actually like spy movies.
Yes.
Because I've never watched a spy movie except for Austin Powers.
That doesn't count.
I haven't watched a single spy movie. So when I watched Matthew Vaughn's X-Men, I'm like, oh, spy movies are actually kind of cool.
Yeah, they're like.
You know, it's mixing two of my favorite things, and it's like those old Bond 60s movies. And when I first found out that Matthew Vaughn even did KickAss, I'm like, no wonder it looks so cool. Yeah.
It's just done like perfectly.
Also, he came up with, I wonder if you noticed, but the main bad guy, I keep forgetting his name, Jesus, is he always wears orange. Like he loves orange. He loves the color orange. Yeah. Like his desk is orange, his shirt is orange.
Everything's just orange. And it's like a subtle character trait.
Yeah. His pillows are. Yeah. They came up with it like late in the game.
You know, it's like little things. It's the little things. It's the little details.
At one point, he was gonna be in a orange Rolls Royce.
Oh.
Yeah, but they cut it because
that might be a little bit.
Yeah.
That would have been cool, but at the same time, maybe it's a good thing that it was cut out.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a random.
Quick note. What's it? Matthew Vaughn wrote X-Men First Class along with his friends, of course, the team of writers, in a week.
Wow.
Or a month. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. It's not an X-Men First Class.
A short
video.
No, it's KickAss.
Yes, it's KickAss. But he's a part of this, and
he's a short amount of time.
So
he deserves some credit.
Another question is, so Big Daddy and Hitka, right? Either they bought each gun in their armory, one by one, or they walked into a store and said, "Give me one of everything."
I feel like this is like a over the time collection. Like this is like a couple years worth of because you don't just get an armory like that.
You don't just walk into a store and just say
leave the house with like some butter knives and then get back with like an Uzi.
Yeah.
it's not what happens. So that I definitely think that was like over a time period collection.
It makes sense. Plus, what's it? Nicolas Cage in this movie, Big Daddy.
It's great.
He's an artist. He does like comic book illustrations of the people.
And you first see that when he's It's the people who he wants to kill.
The murder victims.
Yeah, and the first person you see.
Nicolas Cage is insane in this movie, just like in most of his
It's
movies.
a little bit unsettling in this movie. Which is like a nice
I was terrified of this guy. I was thinking, geez.
but he's not in your face scary. It's just
Yeah. It's subtle. It's nuanced. And
Yes.
that's what I appreciate
Done
in
well.
movies. Yeah, because like he just comes off as a dangerous man.
Yeah.
Like he's lost everything and he's all, I will end your life. I would hate to be dating his daughter.
No, I wouldn't.
No, she's older than us technically.
Well, yeah,
But
not in the movie.
oh, not in the movie, no. But I'm saying like, if this was like in continuity, if Big Daddy and Hit Girl existed in real life and they
Then
grew
she
up,
would technically be older than us, I think.
I'd still go for it. That's not the point. That's not
I
the point.
would not. This is what the videos turned into, is us talking about whether or not we'd go for Hit Girl. I don't think it's worth it. Because like if you get into a relationship, you have one choice, and that's spend the rest of your life with it. If you make her too angry, then that's it. And if you like want to leave her, then that's it. So it's just kind of like,
She's pretty cool, bro. I would sleep so soundly.
I wouldn't.
Right next to her.
oh, okay.
Someone is not gonna burgle my house, and if they do, their life has been lost.
Yes, but she's like the type of person to have like a nightmare about like, not a nightmare, a bad dream where you cheat on her, and she's like, that's a sign, and then kills you.
I think you're being sexist today. Oh, got
No.
him! Got him!
That it would be the same if she was a guy, if he was a guy.
Never had a dream like that. And I don't think females have ever had a dream like that. I believe.
But I'm saying if she had a dream where she got pissed off with you, Hit Girl would kill you. Okay, let's go back to
the
KickAss.
main guy. The main guy. KickAss himself.
Okay.
By the way, what do you think about it, girl? What are your thoughts?
I don't have that many thoughts.
Yeah, she's just pretty cool.
She's kind of there.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. Yeah, that's
a lot of cool scenes with her, but there's not a whole bunch of character development.
They think KickAss is gay.
What?
In this story, in the plot of the movie, at some point, people. So KickAss, right? Dave Bazuski.
Yes.
He gets mugged, but he doesn't want them to know that he was wearing a superhero costume.
Yes.
So he says he got mugged naked, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So now everyone in school and his father think he went there nakedly, looking to have a good time.
Yes.
And then he got mugged right there.
Okay.
Then when he got back to school,
Everybody thought he was gay.
thought he was
That's a
homosexual.
random piece of information.
And by the way, there's nothing wrong with that, bro.
Yeah, but it's a touch in the movie that like is a nice thing to add in.
Yeah, of course. Like it was even in the comic as well. But once
Yeah.
So that's what he used. He uses this trick to go get with his girl, man.
Yes.
His
Yes.
girl.
She. Oh yes, I remember that. She thinks he's gay.
Yeah. And then in the end of the whole relationship kind of thing, they he reveals that he is actually
Yeah.
heterosexual.
And she's also. What? Yeah.
Yeah. But then she's fine with it at the end and forgives him, and then they get together.
Yeah.
But in the comics, she pushes this guy out a window or something. She does not have it at all.
It's way cooler that they get together. Imagine if they didn't get together. I'd just like feel sad now for it. I'd be
I
like,
did feel sad for him. Reading Kick-Ass the comic book is very depressing.
but I do feel like it's a bit darker.
it's so dark. It's so.
You have to want to read something like that.
I don't know why I kept reading. It's like The Walking Dead, man.
Yeah.
I watch that show and I regret it every day. Because now I can't stop watching it.
Well, it's not straight too far off the topic.
I'm gonna do The Walking Dead one day.
Yes.
And you're gonna watch one episode and you're gonna be hooked.
Yes.
Like me, and you'll be stuck in the same world
This
I
has
did.
turned into like a multiple review podcast.
That's how it works.
Of course. Okay.
Annie, she's one of the characters that dies on The Walking Dead. I'm just kidding. I made up that name, but still someone dies and I don't like it.
Let's get back to KickAss. It's a great movie.
I love this movie with a passion, and
It's
Top
done
Films
well.
reminded me I loved it. And then I went on to Mr. Sunday Movies, and I was like badgering them, do a Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
They didn't do it. So you know what? I just went like Thanos and said I'll do it
And the
myself.
last little thing is like the narration, obviously.
I guess, yeah.
Because you know who the narrator is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
man, I love this movie. I love everything about it. And
If you haven't watched it, then we've probably just ruined the whole movie.
But-
You should go watch it anyway.
yeah, go watch it anyway. I
Even
think,
though it came out years ago.
yeah,
But
you're wanker, but you should. You're gonna love this movie. It's amazing.
yeah, you should.
And everything about it is,
And
is achieved.
that's gonna conclude this.